Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any new updates. So Tyler Perry is being sued. Actor Derek Dixon is suing Tyler Perry for $260 million. He claims Tyler used his power in Hollywood to sexually harass, assault, and retaliate against him. Derek, who played a character Dale on Tyler's TV shows The Oval and Ruthless, filed a lawsuit on Friday, June 13th, in Los Angeles. He says Tyler created a toxic and abusive relationship under the promise of helping his career. According to the lawsuit, Mr. Perry took his success and power and used his considerable influence in the entertainment industry to create a coercive, sexually exploitative dynamic with Mr. Dixon, initially promising him career advancement and creative opportunities, such as producing his pilot and casting him in his show, only to subject him to escalating sexual harassment, assault, and battery, and professional retaliation when Mr. Dixon did not reciprocate Mr. Perry's unwanted advances. Tyler's lawyer, Matthew Boyd, strongly denied the claims, saying this is an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam. But Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail. Derek says he first met Tyler in September 2019 in the grand opening party for Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta. According to Derek, Tyler picked him out of the crowd, asked for his phone number, and said he might have a role for him. Over the next few months, Derek says Tyler sent him frequent texts, some of them flirty or suggestive, while also saying he wanted to help Derek's career and change his life. In November 2019, Derek says Tyler gave him a small role on Ruthless. Then, in January 2020, Derek claims Tyler invited him to his home in Atlanta. Hoping to build a working relationship, Derek accepted. He says he drank too much that night and fell asleep in a guest room. That's when he says Tyler got into bed with him and touched his thighs. Derek says he rejected the advances, but Tyler remained interested. And the following month, offered him a series regular role on The Oval. Derek claims that around that time, Tyler began sending him more sexually charged texts, including questions like what his sexual preferences were, and telling Derek that he had sex with men. Derek's character, Dale, was written as a gay, homeless man who had to sleep with others for shelter. Derek says Tyler once told him that's exactly what he wanted in real life, someone loyal and dependent on him. Derek says he was afraid to reject Tyler outright, so he told him he wasn't the sexual type, but stayed quiet because he feared losing his job if he ever reported it. According to the lawsuit, Mr. Perry made it clear to Derek that if Derek ignored Tyler or failed to engage with the sexual innuendos, Dixon's character would die in the next season. And that's exactly what happened. Derek's character Dale was shot 4 times in the chest at the end of that season. Derek says Tyler held that threat over him to keep him compliant. After that scene, Derek says Tyler invited him into his trailer and aggressively groped his buttocks in a sexual motion. Derek says this was not the only incident. During a cash trip to the Bahamas in October 2020, he says Tyler groped him again. Later in 2020, Derek says Tyler invited him back to Atlanta where things again turned uncomfortable. Derek says Tyler asked him, "Do you like it rough in bed?" and then grabbed him by the throat, saying, "Look how excited you just got. Look how excited you just got." Derek says he pushed Tyler away, ending the incident. So then, by December 2020, Derek says he saw a doctor who diagnosed him with acute stress, insomnia, stomach issues, and dangerously low cortisol levels from the trauma. He was prescribed Zoloft and antidepressant. In June 2021, Tyler invited Derek to discuss producing Derek's pilot show, Losing It. Derek stayed in the guest house. He says Tyler came in while he was in his underwear, hugged him, and then pulled down his underwear and groped him, saying, "Relax and just let it happen. It's not going to hurt." Derek says he changed the subject to stop it from going further. In June 2024, Derek says he finally filed a complaint with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission and quit the Oval, saying he could not take the alleged harassment anymore. After leaving, Derek says he suffered severe depression, anxiety, stomach pain, nausea, and was later diagnosed with PTSD. He also claims that Tyler's team tried to get him to come back by offering a raise and promising to buy the rights to his pilot, Losing It. In January 2023, Derek told Tyler he was moving to California to put some distance between them. He left the Oval during its final season, which he says cost him nearly $400,000 in lost income. Derek is suing Tyler for quid pro quo sexual harassment, sexual battery, assault, emotional distress, and retaliation, and is requesting a jury trial and $260 million in damages. So the lawsuit includes multiple sexually explicit texts allegedly from Tyler, including one that reads, "No straight man would be going on walks with you or cooking dinner for you unless they wanted to F you. I would F you." What? Oh my gosh. Not Tyler being a power top. Oh my gosh. Wow. So here are some of the text messages you can pause to read. So Tyler sent him a picture, and Derek says, "Nice picture. Yeah, the water does look calm." And Tyler's like, "Nice picture." Then Derek is like, "Great, amazing, awesome picture." Then Tyler's like, "You don't see that stud in that nice picture? Rude." Oh my gosh, a stud. Tyler is a stud. So then Derek says, "I can call you later or tomorrow sometime." You guys can pause this to read what Tyler says. And here he says he loved to unalive characters in a show that no one expects. You guys can, pause this and read. Okay, and then right here, Tyler says, "I didn't have any contact." What are you talking about? "I haven't been touched in months." And Derek says, "Oh, you mean touching? I thought you meant being around people." Okay, whatever. There's more. And then Tyler says, "You know what I cooked, Derek." And Derek says, "Spaghetti, cake." And Tyler's like, "You." And then Tyler says, "What is it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy?" And Derek says, "Giving up my religious guilt." becoming a Buddhist? And then Tyler says, unfortunately, Derek, I have friends who are in their 50s and 60s who are still dealing with that, and it's so sad. You can have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ. You hear this? That's what Tyler said to Derek. Okay, what else is next? Let's see. Wait a second. And he says, treat myself right. What are you doing, Derek? And then Derek says, just talking to my sister. Tyler says, I roll. Fine, good night. I'll go through the 600 people in my phone book and be annoyed that I don't want to talk to any of them. And then Derek says, trying to get off so I can go to sleep, LOL. Tyler's like, I understand. What? Why would you tell a guy you trying to get off? And then you saying he's harassing you, sexually harassing you? Oh my gosh. Glad you're going out there. How is your no? Is it stronger? You gotta have a strong no. Derek is like, yeah, it's strong. My mom literally thinks I'm going to sell my soul to the Illuminati. She heard Kanye say that it's real. Tyler's like, well, I don't think that, but I do think that you have to be able to say no and mean it and make it clear. And then Tyler and Derek says, I'll only say yes if it gets me an Oscar. Joking, joking, joking. And then he says, I hear you. And then Tyler says, well, the only one who could have gotten that for you through sex is in prison. I'm guessing he's talking about Harvey Weinstein. So just stick to the no unless you are really into him. That's what Tyler says to Derek. Oh my gosh. Well, oh my gosh. Okay. And then Tyler says, I would hope that you would let someone hold you and make love to you. You are missing the best years of your life, my friend. Trust me. I hope you get past that block in your mind soon. Derek says, well, it's not this person, but yes, I do want that. Oh my gosh. What else? Listen to me. If you let the cast know that you and I have a new friendship, then you are opening yourself up to a lot of questions and foolishness. You want them to know that you are there because of your talent and not because we have a friendship or because Tony got me to give you a job. You earn your spot like everyone else. Don't give people an opportunity to play you small or they will. You could pause and then Derek says, you're totally right. And Tyler's like, I hope you got it, my friend. And then Derek's like, that makes total sense. And Tyler's like, just watch the behavior of everyone around me on set. Derek is like, yeah, I will. Tyler says, they are stupid to think that's so stupid. I'm gonna have a come to Jesus moment with them. I think I'm going to shoot them or get shot. And then Derek says, that will do it. I don't know. Why did that photo make me jealous? You two together? Tyler says. Derek says, I don't know. It's just Brad, LOL. And then Derek says he just wanted to go for a quick walk to get his steps in. And now I'm walking to Chipotle by myself, LOL. Tyler says, thick, Derek. Get that Chipotle. Derek says, ha. Can you tell from that photo? I don't know. Oh my God. This is the same text. Let me see. Derek says, I know I need to smell the roses more. Tyler says, you are the rose, but you are so blocked that you refuse to be smelt or open. Derek says, that is sweet, and I'm working on it. #therapy. Oh my gosh. Let me see. How do they make money then? Subscriptions? Derek asks. Tyler says they make money from the advertising, lots of money. I love how I feel right now, but I don't like being horny. Testosterone. And then Derek says, oh yeah, from the doctor, but it is making you feel better? Oh my gosh. Yeah, let me see. Oh my gosh, wait. And then Tyler says, tried you, call me. And then Derek says, hey, I think the hangover hit me harder than I thought. Can we talk later? Tyler says, yeah, it was quick, but okay. I really need to talk to you, my friend. Please call as soon as you can. Trying to do rooms on the boat. If I invite Bill, would you be okay sharing room? And then Derek says he needs more time. And then Tyler says, did you find a place? Yeah, so this is the same text. You guys can pause all of this and read it yourself. So yeah, but this is crazy. This is really crazy. Let me see. Yeah, so he's suing Tyler Perry for $260 million because he lost income of $400,000. So, how do you get $260 million from losing $400,000 income? Well, I guess for his trauma and PTSD and all of that. But this guy was telling Tyler how he is trying to get off so he could fall asleep. If this guy is harassing you and you didn't want it, why would you even tell him that? Like, why would you even, I don't know. I am so sick of these lawsuits, honestly, because a lot of these people be lying. They be lying. They take this so-called sexual harassment for years, they claim, and then they come out and it's like, oh my gosh, I don't understand it. So I'm over it. So you guys, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any new updates. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.